Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, and in this video we are going to be taking a first look at Compound on the Quest 2. As I understand it, I'm the first person to maybe not necessarily get hold of a copy of this, but definitely the first person to do a Quest 2 video. So just to be clear, this is not running with PC VR in the background. This is native to the Quest. This is a game brought to us by a fantastic one-man band dev called Bevan. Unfortunately, he can't make it for this stream because or I don't think he will, because I believe he lives in a country very, very far away and time zones. So, yes, time zones. So, what is this? Well, this is very much a Doom style, Duke Nukem style, Wolfenstein, very old school 16-bit VR shooter roguelite. So, first things first. Now, I haven't played this much, and I don't like showing games off when I haven't played them much, because I like to, at least get a little bit of mastery on them. You can watch any channel and get people going, ah, and faffing, but I'd like to think that I bring a higher level of and faffing, but we shall see. So, you pick your difficulty by eating assorted goods. Easy as pie? Nope. And I don't think I'm ready for hard liquor, but I can definitely do a medium rare. We shall see, John. We shall see. So we're going to go for medium rare. I've had a little bit of time with this game this morning, maybe a couple of hours. Got a few bits and pieces unlocked. There's lots to do. And you can make it go up and down also. Now, before we get into the game, I'll just show you what I think is quite cool about this. And it actually cuts down on the faff. And normally I'm not a fan, but each gun has its own, or kind of its own reload mechanic. You spawn the ammunition for the gun that you are using with the trigger in your other hand. So if we were to empty a clip, trigger, gets your ammunition, pop it on, press a button, good to go. So it's a mechanic to be mastered, but it isn't quite as difficult as like your military shooters. And then of course different ones like your sniper rifle here have again different mechanics. It's usually hold trigger, put the thing in the thing, press A, reloaded. So the emphasis is not on the reloading of this game, it's just a thing. The explosions in this game, I don't know what it is about them, but they work. And it sounds nice. Hello, fish. It is only single player only, and I'm sure he's going to get a lot of requests for multi as soon as this hits. As soon as this hits the Quest store and gets a little bit of popularity there, I'm sure it'll be all that everyone ever asks for. So, but we're used to this by now. So yeah, reloading in this, it's funny because I'm a milsim kind of guy, and I like all the reloading and the accuracy, but this just strips it down to the basics so that you feel like you're doing the thing, but it doesn't slow you down, and it's making reloading fun again. The one thing that I have found is there's not a massive amount of difference between holding a thing one-handed or two-handed, which means that dual wielding is a thing. You do get a little bit of it does work a little bit differently. But anyway, so I haven't got much in the ways of weaponry. So let's go and get some more. I've got one of these though. That's how rocket launchers work, I'm sure of it. So yeah, the reloading is very quick and fancy, and again, instantly, one of the things that I like is, you know, I haven't found any games where you can take your microscope and just throw it out the window and hit passers-by, nor have I found any games where you have a fully working and stocked fridge where you can just drink a tasty beverage. For those of you who are IDU inclined, these are our Bloods of the Lambs. Now, there is an energy crisis going on, so keep that fridge closed. Right, let's go and play the fucking game, eh? I want this. I can't wait for this, and I really want this. So, yeah. So, a couple of things to note here quickly as well. Mutators in the form of drugs. You can inject yourself with various mutators which change fundamental mechanics about the game. Once you, I believe you can only have one injector at a time. To scrub an injector, it's just a cool little mechanic. Oh, you can order a lot of drugs. We can have a great time tonight, chat. So, once you have the mutator on, a simple shower will take the mutator off. Easy as pie. We have got a training room down the bottom there, or a practice area, which we'll have a look at later, but we'll get into this one just now. Bear with just before we start. Yeah, I know, IDU, hey? What game? What game? So, normally you'd expect some kind of fire axe. Not in this game. So, these emergency firearms are dotted all around most levels. So you can also nearly all you will always have guns available to you. This pistol is unlimited ammunition, but has a cooldown. I've just unlocked another one that goes into here, which is like a shotgun version of these. But let's go and have a look. Now, there's some very cool features on this game, and it is a lot of fun. So bear with me if I start whooping and laughing like some little schoolgirl. So our mission is clear the area. I'll just do that. Now, one of the things already that I immediately did when I played this game is, ooh, bodies don't disappear. Okay, that's good. I dare say I won't be able to pick them up though. That would be asking too much. But you can pick them up. So I can have a conversation with this guy whilst playing the game. Now, this is funny. Look at me, I'm a guard. Brilliant, right? I've got my puppet act down. But this guy can be used as a human shield. There is a practical reason to carry this guy. And I love it. It's so good. So he will take one hit. When he takes that one hit... Oh, steady on. When he takes that one hit, I'll automatically drop him. This is our holy armor. It lasts for the level. Look at the bones. You can make a pile of them, look. So there's a lot of fun to be had with this. But that is another stream. Hello, Sean. There is comfort settings as far as movement side of things is concerned. I think Bevan's put all the defaults on to make this as smoother experience as possible. There is also teleporting for those of you who are not on the locomotion train just yet, or are getting there. Obviously, your quick turn side of things is there. This is what I was talking about. Lots and lots of guns. This is also quite useful as well, and I didn't know about it when I first started playing it, but when you drop guns, they float in front of you. Well, I like it when they drop on the floor because that leads to VR faffing, but what this allows you to do is dual wield effectively, because you can shoot, drop one, reload one, drop the other, reload the other, and then you're back in. These ones don't need reloading, these are just infinite. So, but as I said, they have a cooldown. So This pistol is the one that I've just unlocked, so it's a new emergency firearm. And this one is like a very short-range shotgun pistol. It's very powerful, as it happens. And again, you are looking at another game where I'm confident you could get to the end with these. I don't know about killing the end boss. Haven't done that yet, but we shall see. So, another thing, and again, something that I really like about this is player time, Bevan respects. What do I mean by that? We've cleared here, we've cleared here, we've cleared here. Oh, come on now. Of course they do. And it's a very satisfying explosion as well. The noises on this game have almost, it feels like they have been tailor-picked to match and be very satisfying. Like that little break of glass. I don't know how well the volume of the game's coming through. It should be alright. But little things. So you can... No, there is no holstering on this game. You can... So there's a variety of ways that you can play this. You can store one gun about your person by pressing a button. So I always have that if I store it, and then you can have one in each. The way I found myself playing as soon as I get a two-handed gun is I have a gun that I can switch here, and then I'll have another one, two-handed or whatnot. These are things that can be changed with the mutators. You can change this into Doom so that you can hold all the weapons. This, I tell you what, Cosmo Dread is great if you want the horror vibe. But this it's... Well, I'll let the game... This is one of those ones where, believe it or not, I don't think I need to talk very much. I can just play it and show it off. So what I was getting at there is player time and it being respected. When you've cleared an area, you have to clear all of the areas to be able to move on to the next. These little things denote a cleared area. You can also press on them to teleport to that location. So instead of having to clear the area, and then the movement in this is fairly slow and methodical, but instead of having to trudge back, instead of being all the way out here on the map and having to trudge back, I can teleport to a cleared area and then continue on. And it just... To begin with, I was like, yeah, but I like walking around. Look at all the scenery. It's really cool. But then it's when, as you start playing and as you start the grind, I suppose, being able to do those little teleports actually really helps. I don't think you can abuse it and do it in combat yet. I didn't think to do that, believe it or not. So, we're going here. Teleport to there. Orientate and go. Good evening, Dave. Every enemy has a critical area that you can hit them on, which just basically means that they take less shots before they... less shots to go down. So, for instance, we're definitely going to be taking this, but I'm going to store it. Now, one of the other parts about this game, ammo management. These don't cost anything ammunition-wise. My advice would be stock up your ammunition in these early levels by making use of the pistols that you have that are unlimited. Bear in mind, you can pick these pistols up any time you like as well. So, but there is a gun that I want to unlock, or... Well, it's not a gun, really. There is a weapon that I want to unlock, and I believe it's through getting kills with these guns. So, that's the lift. So again, we have our area to explore. There will be various things that will be marked on the map. And I will let you know what they are as they come up. Now, I just took a hit there. I am on 4. I was on 4 HP. I'm now on 3. Health can sometimes be more scarce than a blood of the lamb when you need it. So we are clear here. So yeah, the one thing that I do like about this is it's bloody hard, and I like that. These, when you pick them up, are like a power-up. I now have free reloads. So as long as I reload, whilst that timer is on, I am not using my own resources. And the good thing about that is it then allows you, when you do get those guns that are really good and you haven't really got enough ammunition to go ham with them, you can go ham with them. You also have to make sure you grab ammunition that is dropped before it disappears. So although staying back and playing the long-range game works, you then have to rush in there to go and get the resources, which sometimes doesn't work. So again, clever balancing acts all round. And it's just, when I was playing this morning, it's clean, it's responsive, sidestepping, locomotion, meta once again, because that's how these games work. Again, the helmet gives me the equivalent of holy armor for until the end of the level, so I've basically got a holy armor until the end. Lovely. So we're getting to the point where we might be able to actually start using the machine gun, because I've got plenty of bits and pieces. One more area to clear, this one. Friendly fire works, with the enemies at least. I mean, I don't need these guys, but, you know, I've seen this done in wrestling before. Brilliant. I mean, see, I've been playing a lot of Bone Labs, and I want to do those sort of things, but the controls aren't responsive enough to allow you to do it. And this one is. And again, chatting with Bevan, the dev for the game, one of the benefits, as Dave was saying about like the style, one of the benefits of this is he's been able to take a PC VR game, optimize the hell out of it, but bring it in. Like, notice how none of the bodies have disappeared. They're all still here. And that's because what he's done and what he's optimized is it wasn't a massive pull on PC VR at the time, and I don't think it's a massive pull on the Quest, which is good. I like more enemies. That's what I want, more enemies. More things for us to kill. So you get 2 levels of each palette. I think there's about 5 or 6 pallets plus the M boss, and I haven't done it yet, but on death I have seen the word loop, so I do believe that this game has a continual loop system, just like our other favourites. The enemies change and evolve from pallet to pallet. This is what Bevan has as his little Discord symbol. Yum, yum, yum. Hello, Doge. Definitely doing Into the Radius on Saturday, sir. But I had to get this out. I had to get this out there. I had to get this one done. It's the little things. It really is on this game. I could use that as a shield if I really wanted to. I prefer dual weaponry. So, and on medium, I have found myself getting my ass continually kicked now. White circles on the level denote weapons. Again, this is all procedurally generated within the palette, not in the ways of other games where it's already set up and sorted. Not in regards to the fact that they're like set palettes, or set things like other games, where it's actually, this one's actually, procedurally generated. Ooh, little sniper rifle. Now, in this mode, one of the things that I find is having too many weapons on you can be a bit of a disadvantage, because I really want this hand free. Although the system works and they just hover there, it's a good way to lose guns. So I think we'll down the pistols for now and we'll start using some of the better things. Now, one of the things that I asked Bevan about this morning on this game was if you expend a clip, if I was to fire half of that clip off and dump it and be inefficient with my reloading, does that count against me? Yes, it does. So here's even the cleaning bots are against us. Well, they're the equivalent of a moving red barrel. So yeah, just to emphasize that point, I've got some rounds in the clip. If I dump those, they're gone. They're lost. I don't know. I like it because it just means that ammo management is a thing. I think we've already got that one fully loaded. So again, I'm used to having to walk to the exit, but I don't need to. I can be lazy and just teleport here and go straight on. And I like it because it adds to the flow. Definitely adds to the flow of the game. Let's get him out of the way before he becomes a problem. There's lots of little bits of humour hidden about the place. And again, like, you know, it's a magazine rack. Oh, that's nice. Okay, you can destroy the magazines. Oh, you can pick them up as well. And there's, I don't know, it's strange when games don't do it, but you don't need the ability to pick up those magazines because they don't do anything. But if they weren't in there, you'd know. I hate these things. So, different enemies require different ways to deal with them. These ones in particular have a shield. When they get close to you, they drop that shield to then leap at you, which makes them an easier and a tougher proposition. And a lot of enemies are like this, in that there are different ways. There are different ways to deal with things. To pick up ammunition, you literally just have to grip it whilst it's out there. Now, I didn't do so well on the old life front there, so we could do with some burgers or some drinks. Ow. Got him. Lovely. Uh-oh. Could really do with that burger. There's another one. Again, the possible problem of dealing with things at range is that these might disappear before I can get to them. And we're back in the game. I know there are... They're not a million miles away from head crabs. That's a point. I did try this earlier. Oh. Oh, it's very satisfying. Yeah, I suppose it is a bit of a head crab, isn't it? Steady on. So, like with most games, there's different variations of mainstay enemies. So far, I've probably seen about 10 different enemies and various variations of them. Different armaments, different weaponry, additional armor. Yeah, the whole shebang. So, and then I believe there is new sets and harder sets of enemies in the more difficult modes as well. So there is a lot going on in this game. There's a lot to do. The unlocking. Yes, yeah, they look like the. Oh, don't get me started on the bomb bots. Ugh. So hopefully this guy can get close. He'll drop his shield. That little That look, I don't know if you guys... How well is the sound coming through? Because the sound on this game is fantastic, and I'm tempted to turn myself down. I know, right? Gasp. Shock. Just to try and show it off more. Oh, dear. But yeah, the sound should be coming across quite nicely. And there's lots, as I said, it feels like every single little sound effect has been put in here with purpose for the... for the feedback. God, those shields. No, get away from me. As cute as you sound, I don't want to be your friend. Yes. Hello, Seb. Hello, Zog. Sorry, Zog, I don't know if I said hello when you came in. I know... Okay, let me put you out your misery. Yes, there is a bow in this game. Although, I do believe I now know the unlock conditions for it, and I don't know if we'll be able to get them. We'll find out. We'll have that. Having that. Cool. Excellent. In that case then, Keith, no, I will never turn myself down. I could, but the voice is just too powerful. Yes, there is a compound bow in this game. I haven't had a chance to get it yet. I believe I know how to unlock it after we've done a little bit of, you know, me showing off the features and looking at this game. We'll see if we can get it unlocked and played. Because... Right, I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't seen it in action yet. I don't think there would be a way that Bevan rather would put it in this game and it not be good. So this was... That's a great question, Doge. This... Cheers, John. This was on PC VR. Was very successful. A very good game on PC VR. I've been keeping track of this game for quite some time and pestering Bevan as to, like, when's it coming? When's it coming? Is it going to be on the App Lab? Can you get me a copy? Can I show it off? Can I play it? And it was this morning that I checked the Discord, because I do that most mornings for his one, and found that the game was up and had a date. So I was like, dude, you've got a date now. Surely I can have a copy of the game. And lo and behold. So yeah, this is one that is very much established on PC VR. Oh, well, we couldn't we? Is that reloading of dual wielding in action there? If I remember to finish it off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Seem to be a little bit shy on ammunition though. So good. It just... Oh, no, I need these. No. Okay. Well, I need life more than anything else. Definitely need ammunition. So yeah, as I was saying, ammunition management, or lack thereof, definitely a thing. And testament to this game, I know it's one of the guns that I've got. I'm usually not a fan of sniping. I don't know why, it just feels really good in this game. I suppose I'm being forced to use it, and it's good enough. But it's better than good enough, it's great. And the ammunition. Animations for those reloads are fantastic. Right, as he says, back on the little SMG. And as I said, ammunition management is key, but there's so many of these emergency firearms around that you've always got something to go back to. As I'll demonstrate. And they're not bad. Oh, you can run and gun. Not that I've seen, but that doesn't mean there isn't. I don't think you can do melee in this game. Ow. It was an emergency. I needed to reload, so I feel that that one was justified. Back down to 2 HP. So that is literally 2 hits and dead. So this is a 4 hit and dead game. And yes, you can run and gun. The various mutators that you can get for this game, I haven't actually started playing with any of them yet, but a lot of them can completely change the feel of this game. So like, for instance, I'm struggling with the amount of guns that I can carry. Yeah, I prefer guns too. Hello, Vaughn. I think that's efficient enough. With the there's a modifier in it which I think is called like boomer shooter or something along those lines, and it basically allows you to carry all the guns, aka like Doom. If you find it, you can pick it up, but I think you get less ammunition, and there's other things. It's one of those sort of like hurt me, help me things. You get all the guns, but you get low ammunition. Kill anybody suspicious. Women, children, elderly. Yes, I didn't make the list. I mean, well, maybe I could be considered getting on the elderly side of things. Yeah, no worries, Snob. We'll see you when you get back. Now, that pinging is bomb drones. Yeah, we are in the depths of COVID control right here. Ugh, I want to find where this bomber one is. These bomber things end runs like you wouldn't believe. Well, you would believe. There I am. Thankfully, most of these enemies aren't too tough. Oh yeah, we'll have those. Oh, stab the little hot dog there. Yeah. Run! No! Not today! Yeah, this is where they're hiding all the vaccine. Oh, quick. Ah, yeah. Being tardy with my ammo management. Get away. And they all go down quite nicely and satisfying. Nice little pile of bodies we're building up there. Lovely stuff. I haven't actually tried walking through one of those yet. It doesn't seem like the right play. Uh-oh. Yeah. Too busy gloating. Please don't. Ah, my armor. That's what you get for gloating, I guess. Oh dear. Back on the old snipes then. So yeah, I shouldn't be dual wielding because it's a heinous waste of ammunition, and the SMG is pretty inaccurate. Should really take one of these. As I said, you don't need to two-hand things if you don't want to. For those of you who want to, you can. I don't think there's any benefit, or at least not with the weapons that I've used so far. But I don't think he would put it in the game if there wasn't some kind of benefit. Now, I think this is actually a rail shot. Yes, it is. So, note how the cameras on these robots are their weak spots. Works just like Asmo's skulls. No worries. Cheers, Mike. Let's get that. Let's get that. So, and it's It's just this... Oh good, Boba Fett's come! Whew. Sorry, whoever said that, you'll have to repeat it. I was dealing with Boba Fett. No! Oh, I need that. Right. So I should have checked my map because I would have been able to show you that that boss, that was one of the bosses of these levels. They're always on the second level of a new palette, and they are denoted by a red circle. So we'll keep an eye out for that next time as opposed to just wandering into it. How quickly do you have a weapon readily available after dropping a dead shield? It's quick enough, double shield when entering a new room. Hello, Vega. Oh, what, double shield as in like dragging bodies along with me? Oh, I could, if you're talking about these guys, Zog, as shields, yeah, you could do that and straight into the gun. So if you wanted to, if that's what you mean. Right, we're gonna need that. Store that one. Take this one. We're not gonna put anything on our left hand for now. And again, there are one of the mutators that I have seen. If you want to completely eliminate the reloading mechanic from the game, you can. But I can't remember if there's actually any bad because of that. Oh, hot dog. Just what we needed. Cool. Good. No worries, Zog. Me and you on that same page there. Oh, that was a bad move. But the health is actually being really nice to me for a change. Streaming. Must be. And so, as you go... Yeah, I know, right? It's brilliant. Kinda and kinda not. So, it's a good question, Doge. I'm not taking a break from it. I am not playing it on purpose. Or I'm trying not to play it on purpose. It's difficult, but I can do it. I'm a big boy, okay? And the reason why is because I love seeing all the posts. It's going to sound so soft. I do like seeing all the posts of, look at me, I'm in the top 10. Because that's great. I like seeing those posts. And by not playing the game and putting up silly scores right at the start of the season, I am not part of the problem. So everybody can get into the top 10 and have their little, yes, look at me moment. Because I'm quite sure that I'll be able to get into the top 10 whenever I like. So I'll play some other things whilst you guys have your little glory days. And everybody's happy that way. It's one of the things that I try to encourage a lot of the Siege of Heaven players that I've already had a word with, the likes of Harry, and it's kind of an unspoken rule between a lot of us that can do well on the Siege of Heaven leaderboards, is that, well, we just won't play it to begin with, because we all remember times. I don't think it's unselfish, because I could just go on there and put the scores on, so I don't feel the need to. I'm wrapping it up as a very admirable thing. It's more lazy than anything else, but hear me out. I remember a time when I first played the likes of Siege of Heaven, and it was a couple of guys that you probably haven't heard of. There was Beanie, For the Right, Gonza, Schemos. These were all like the big names at the time, back then. See, Weeble knows how it works. So this is part of the reason why I do it, is because I remember a time when I had a group of names that I got to chase and got to be a little bit ahead of, and we all used to play that climbing the ladder game and doing, yeah, exactly, and doing So hang on, I'll look at that in a second. But yeah, the playing the ladder game with other people. Like, for instance, Kim, who is in our chat, K2, is doing really well at Siege of Heaven. Now, if a couple of other people came in and they were doing equally well, well, you've all got people at your level to bounce off of, and it will push you, and it will make you better. That's how I got where I was, because I was constantly rubbing up against Beanie, trying to make him play and get better scores and doing better than him. Uh-oh. This I like. Oh, damn it. That I don't. Really don't like that. Where did you go? From doing well to almost dead. Compound, ladies and gentlemen. Need ammunition. Thought I was doing well. This one loaded, that one not. What was the game? Ison Zone. Yeah, I think I have heard of that one. So that's one of the things that I was going to ask as well, is I have upped the quality of the stream. So, and I believe that people could possibly have problems if your internet isn't up to it, or more likely your internet is busy. If that is the case, oh, I was right in the nuts. If that is the case, let me know, because I will start adjusting it over the weeks to see if that helps. Because I'd rather get as good a quality as I can, but I don't want anybody, you know, who wants to watch missing out. That would not be nice. No, he's not. Wait. I mean, I'm all up for. I'm all up for prizes at the end of a season. What editing? Hello, Laurent. What editing software do I use? I use DaVinci. I use it because it's free. Best kind of editing software. But yeah, I use DaVinci, and it's free, but it's also very robust. There's a lot that you can do with it. Although they have released a very cool feature for the paid version of it, which I'm very tempted. You can basically green screen anything, which just allows me to do a lot more funny stuff quicker, potentially. It's one of those things, isn't it? You just go with what you found at the beginning. I mean, like, okay, so you ask me about video editing. That is an important part of it. You know what another important part of YouTube is? Or doing videos? Thumbnails. Do you know what I use? MS Paint. Do you know why? Because it works. I like the fact that you can make use of these. The fire extinguishers. I know they do get blown up and have that kind of effect in other games. What I have found is it completely blinds the enemies. They will not shoot through fire extinguisher smoke, which they shouldn't. I mean, they won't, or they might, but not with any accuracy. Yay, we're back in the game. Shouldn't be wasting ammo, but we could. Can't pick up the telephone. Don't want to anyway. Let's take this with us, because we're doing all right. Could take another one as well. What we like for ammunition. I'd be sad to see that go. We can get them in the level. It'd be fine. Be fine. But yeah, MS Paint. I know there's plenty of free things out there that I could be using. However, I still choose to use it because I know what I'm doing with it to an extent. So, hey, these days with YouTube, that's all you gotta do is put an image on with a fucking arrow and you're golden. Fuck you, computer. Right. And yeah, as far as the we've got something like a league in regards of JJ's challenge, but I don't know how easy that's going to be to run. Oh, not those guys. Get away from me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's the end boss. That's the end boss. Ow. Ah. And that's how quickly you can die, as it should be. God damn it! Oh dear. Maybe I should play it on easy. Promotion and relegation, maybe. That idea has been put out there, if I'm honest, Weeble. So I did like this feature that you can just keep eating and eating and eating, and it stacks up the plates, and then obviously we can put them in the sink for a little bit of washing later on. Let's have one more. Don't want to wash that one. I'll do it because you've probably seen every YouTuber do it. Yeah, there you go. Also pick this one up as well and do your squats. Brilliant, right? So the one that we want, I believe, is this one. Total 300 kills with blue weapons. Now that's going to take some time, but I believe that gets us the bow. So, old schooler, carry up to 16 guns, move faster, more ammunition, auto pick up ammo and health, way more enemies, faster enemies and bullets. That's one of the mutators. You can only have one at a time, as I understand it. Extra arms. Weapons auto reload, not as fast as manual reloading. All enemies die with one shot. You die with one shot. Now, this hasn't been copied from another game, but because this game's been out a very long time. So there's your mortal mode right there, if that's what you're into. And then people populator, more enemies. Enemies have less HP, faster bullets. Let's try that one because we want to be getting kills with blue. Now, I did try it earlier, and I think you can only have one mutator at a time. There's some to unlock. I think we've got another 3 to get. And then I think there's space in there for more to be added at a later date as well. It's an emergency. Let's go. So this is the first time I've actually tried one of the mutators. So the bullets are a little bit faster. So we're going to have to be a little bit more clever. Famous last words. I'm going to try and kill as much as I can with these and see if we can get this mutator unlocked. Because I know you guys want to see the bow. I want to see the bow. I wanted to have the bow unlocked before I came on today. But the problem with that was if I run my battery out, it takes me a good 4 or 5 hours to fully recharge. And the problem therein lies is I need to stream at night, so I need to make sure that I leave plenty of time to make sure that it recharges. So I kind of run out of time on the unlocking thing. But I don't know, if we're doing 10, 20 kills a floor, and with how fast-paced this game is, I don't think it's going to take us very long. It's so good. When you remember. When you remember. It's so good. But it's also nice just wandering around the environments as well. Right, let's go. Ugh. Steady. Do want to be picking up the ammunition at the very least. Hello, Norb. So, yeah, let's see. Problem is, I have no ideas No idea how many blue weapon kills I've got. I've already got that one. Let's have a quick wet. Who or what inspired me to do YouTube? That's a great question. What is it with you lot tonight and your great questions? Who or what inspired me to do YouTube? It's a multitude of things. I saw a distinct lack on YouTube of content that I wanted to see, and little things that I knew or that other people knew that weren't known. One of my as I'm finding out with another game that I'm playing at the moment called Broken Edge, one of my greatest strengths and weaknesses within life is being able to teach to a reasonable standard, I think. And so I often find myself teaching people exactly how to beat me on competitive games. So, but then, you know, you got to get your pleasure somehow. That way I don't have to be the best, because I can go, I helped people become the best, I guess. So yeah, a distinct lack of content out there on YouTube for bits and pieces. That's not to say there wasn't any. I remember watching Monk Hunter's videos, or before he was Monk Hunter, and Rico's videos as well. I remember watching them and thinking, yeah, but there's a little bit of space there for something that's not just gameplay, and, you know, maybe like a little bit this infotainment genre that I seem to have maneuvered into quite well. So yeah, number of factors. You lot, it's your lot's fault. It does feel good, the gunplay on this, it really does. Feels very clean, very old school. The hits impact nice. The sound effects and the return is nice. And I feel like a badass without a lot of effort or ability. Yeah. Sorry if I didn't make it clear enough. I mean, when I say chat, I kind of mean Vega and Nor, but it's mainly their fault. So, public executions every Tuesday. Bring friends and family. Bring your own beer. Excellent. So we can have public executions on Tuesday, followed by live streaming of mine on Wednesday. Excellent. Let's not get those two confused, eh? Oh, level complete. Oh. Just what we needed. But yeah, there's probably more reasons than that as well. The reason, to be fair, the base reason why I started doing I didn't want to be someone who just put out gameplay. I don't know. It's all well and good watching gameplay, but when you play, I mean, I like watching a lot of gameplay, but there you go. Maybe I'm the strange one. But doing something that adds, I don't know, just a little bit more, just something a little bit different. I remember looking at it along the lines of, like, there's plenty of people out there that just do gameplay, so I'll do something a little different. But the reason why, another reason why I originally got into it is because there was a 30 seconds clip competition of you doing something cool or awesome or amazing or funny or whatnot, and to submit it, the easiest way to do it was via YouTube. So I made a YouTube account, and the rest is history. Please don't watch that video though, it's very embarrassing. As is anybody's first works, I would imagine. Hell, even I look back on the original crossbow video that I did with the whole gunslinger style, and even that's a bit cringe. Well, it's very cringe. But hey, it wouldn't be my videos if they weren't at least a little bit cringe, right? The one thing I don't like about these is they don't stick around long enough and they don't stay on long enough, the free reloads and the armor. But then the reason why they're not sticking around long enough is because I'm playing this game safe and engaging at range. Oh, I forgot. Oh, so lazy. So lazy. It was right there. That's got to be 300 enemies by now. Come on. Uh-oh. I think I thought I heard one of you. Ooh, sticky launcher unlocked. So a lot of the unlocks for this are achieved just by playing the game, just by killing certain amounts of certain things. Oh yes, yeah, the gunslinger vid was one of my first. And then I think shortly after that I was like, gunsling in the pit, you ask? Oh yeah, that's easy. It's like, no, it's fucking not. That's really hard. But yeah, it's the one thing that the left-handed videos are teaching me. Yes, yeah, good question, Laurent. Yes, I think it is. It's another, please don't. It's another one of those things, because, so the bullets, for me anyway, I don't find myself having to aim down sights, but I don't for a lot of games anyway. I've played far too many light gun games in arcades to have to really worry too much about aiming down sight. But I don't know, judge for yourself, I guess, because there's not a lot of shots that I'm missing. Wait, steady on. So sad. So sad. But yes, it feels precise. It feels very precise, actually. I think that's part of the reason why I like the snipers in this. And it's like these little lines of dialogue. Yeah, kinda my fault, the whole messing, mate. Sorry. Right. Oh, we're finished. I say about this whole map teleportery thing, I should use it more. I always forget. It's a very convenient feature, but it's not a an intuitive one, because you don't usually get it on games. More like bow or crossbow. I don't know, because I play those two very differently. I would say, I don't know, it's somewhere in between, because I find myself spamming like I would do with the crossbow. It's a little bit weird because gun games are obviously different than, you know, the games that we're talking about, but it's somewhere in between. I find myself spamming like I would with the crossbow with a relative amount of aim. That's the lift. Well, a relative, with a decent amount of aim. I mean, I'm not hitting headshots all the time, but that's kind of because I'm not going for them. But as I said, it's not all, but I am trying to pick off the cameras on the side of these robot turrets, because that's how you deal with them. I mean, there's some amusement to be had there, isn't there? Piling up all the bodies in a big pile. That's what you want. That's what you want. Can't pick those up. But can we store the dead bodies? That's the question that no one's asking. I mean, it does make you feel pretty strong, doesn't it? Oops. Damn. No, that's never going to work, is it? Come on. Go, because this will get a couple of purchases for the game, I'm sure of it. I can feel sales declining. They're declining. Come on. Sales are in. They're back up. Well, I'll let you guys do that in your own time. But yes, before you ask the relevant questions, bad guys can be stored. Shelves provided. Is that the same? Yeah, it's the same one as what I have. So yeah, again, you don't need these things. They don't matter. But if they weren't there, like, you know, the boxes exploding and being very 80s in the way that they do it and shattering all over the place, don't need it. Doesn't add a massive amount to the game, but if it wasn't there, it would be annoying. Yes, I'll take my holy armor. Grenade launcher, you say? Sounds dangerous. Oh yeah, don't worry about the shot in the arse thing. That's standard. We can do that in any VR game. Just make sure Boba Fett isn't coming. That's the next level. More? Nice. Well, that's Aspire VR is the game that you're after, and the latest one, Aspire 2, has just come out, and that one is cooperative. And I shall probably be having a look at that at some point in the future. Yeah, Aspire's is the game that you are after, Norb. I'm trying to think what else is stealth. There's another one that I've got stealth. I picked it up ages ago and it was really expensive, and it's another one of those ones that's just sat in my library. Can't remember what it's called now. Phantom... The one where you're in the canoe? Looks really good. Oh, God! Boba Fett, getting all up in this. No, get away from me. So yeah, I don't... That's the one. Well done, Doctor. The Doctor. So yeah, one of the things that I will say is I do feel like I should be talking more about this game, but it's one of the few games that I think just speaks for itself as I'm playing it, which yeah, anyone who knows me, that's quite strange. I suppose we just got to put some work in, get that bow sorted, get some levels going. I've been killing things with blue weaponry. One thing that I should note with all of this as well is ammunition-wise, you have red is shotgun-related ammunition, purple is SMG and assault, orange I don't think I've come across yet. Sniper and sniper-like weaponry, and then green is grenades. So there's only 4 categories. No, I think it said the sticky grenade launcher. I think. I don't know. I hope it said the bow. I mean, we'll find out in hopefully in this exciting episode of Compound. All right, let's kill some more. But again, a lot of the unlocks within the game are very straightforward. And that's what you get for wandering into rooms, kids. So that's full health. Full health to dead in one room. Or full health to almost dead in one room. Uh-oh. Is there people there? It is as well. Oh, sneaky. I don't even know if there is stealth gameplay in this. I know enemies are only alerted by proximity and line of sight, so the bow might be stealth. Don't know yet. We shall see. I'd like to get it unlocked. I wish I'd had it unlocked before I put this on, if I'm honest. But at least I know how to do it, so... So as with, going back to what Mr. Courtier was saying, moving, locomotion whilst firing is one of the things that will upset your aim. It always seems to kind of get that curve on the bullet, just like you would with the crossbow or the bow on IDU. So it's kind of standard VR practice these days, I think, or it's just how the engines work. Or how the engines represent it, because it's actual projectiles as opposed to the alternative, which would be hit scan. Well, we're still going strong with pistols. Oh, hello. That looks like it could cause all kinds of problems. See, this is the beauty of having unlimited ammunition. Yeah, fuck this office. Bow, 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 bow. Nice. What have I got as that? I think that's going to get me killed more than anything else. And we need to be getting these blue kills. Oh, can't kill the telephone. But it is one of the things, it's kind of like Sweet Surrender in that respect, is I like the fact that the weapons that are on the wall, if you play it, not slow, Jesus. Alright fellas, calm down. If you play it slow and methodical and steady, the weapons that have unlimited ammunition that are considered pea shooters that are on the wall are pretty good. Weapons are not being made completely irrelevant. Now there's a thing. You better believe we need that hot dog. Someone remind me in the second level to check where the boss is on the map if I forget, because I'm sure I will. Right. Is everything done? Boop. Right. I'm also playing this game on grip to hold. I thought you said Republic, because I did pick that up, and that's something I'm yet to download. But yeah, or something, I definitely got that, and I got that because I think somebody put up, it might have even been you, Kim, or somebody said that it was free ages ago, like a complimentary game, because the studio were celebrating something or doing something, and there's one thing that'll definitely pique my interest is free stuff. Yes, I definitely got that. Oh no. No, but I want to be getting these kills for these. Right, so we're full up on ammunition. Well, that's good for later if we get into trouble, I guess. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Right, so I remembered boss here. So we're on a decent amount of health at the moment, so I would try and take him out sooner rather than later. Now this boss is quite interesting. in that there are a couple of ways you can go about him. He can just dump ammunition into his shield, and eventually, like any good shield, it will fail. Here he comes. This is the accountant, by the way. But yeah, his shield will fail. Oh god. Oh god. His machine gun won't. Uh-oh. But you can, if you can maneuver him in such a way, he only takes one hit. The first time I dealt with him, I sprinted, went underneath his shield, put my gun through his shield, underneath his shots, put my gun through his shield and killed him in one hit. I lost life doing it that way, but it worked. The kind of sexy results that we're after. Right, let's carry on with these though, because these are what we want the kills with. So yeah, if you were interested in this game and you didn't want to wait until it's out natively on the Quest, confirmed, no hand-to-hand. Good job, hot dogs. Yeah, if you did want to get it right away and couldn't wait till the 8th of December to get it natively on the Quest, you could go and get this on PC VR now. The thing is, I am assured, I've never played the PC VR version, although I've seen a lot of it, and I am assured that there is very little difference, especially any noticeable difference, between the PC VR version and the Quest version, which, credit to Bevan, because I know the art style is not simple, but probably not as demanding on resources as other art styles are. But still, this is a mobile phone gaming device. Lovely. And away. Yeah, I haven't got Aspire 2 yet, but I would concur. Warning. Expensive doors indeed. Might need a little bit more guts for Ed 209. Oh god. Ow. Pickups. Yum 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 yum. Fucking need all of this after that. Excuse me. Happy days. Easy. Right? Where did my other gun go? Hey, there you are. Lovely. So, again, when you get these massive groups of enemies, if you haven't secured a good area to come back into, it's like I've said in a lot of games that I've showed off, the whole backpedaling and moving away and going from safe area to safe area and giving yourself distance works in a lot of these games. God, that's a lot of shit. Oh, we need that. There you go. So whilst we've got that, good time to reload for free. Ooh. I mean, we could, couldn't we? I can only see it causing problems, but we're trying to... This'll get me killed. This we need. This is like... nice. I know. No, let's stick with trusties, old faithfuls. We can get the kills out of this to get the bow. The bow, I want to see the bow. I want to see the bow tonight. God. Well. Skill or lack thereof. Get out. So, you'll see that because we're getting a little bit further now, enemies are starting to come in at us armoured. And spider bots, obviously. Might be in a lot of trouble here. Probably could have done with that rocket launcher. He went down surprisingly easily. Good. Good old SMGs. Wasn't worried for a second. These ones have got like a railgun launcher, which I'd rather not be in the way of. Yeah. Probably should reload. Woo! Freebie. It does take a little getting used to the reloading system, I will say, but you can get very efficient with it. And yeah, man of my skills. It's rumours and slanders, Weeble. That's all it is. Hey, want some vaccine? How about virus? Not robot. Got an idea. You're armoured. I mean, this game's probably got stealth. Oh, hey there. Yeah, I'm just another guard too. Ha, joke's on you. La 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 la. Anyone got that security code? Hey, did you catch a game last night? Oh, fuck. Come on. There we go. No, I'm not modest. I'm just practiced. It's the one thing that I do find. I was trying to explain this concept to somebody the other day, and I think I'm average at games, but I'm talking about like console games. I've always been a massive gamer, like for years, most of my life. That's a lot of enemies, but it's fine. It's fine. Because we've got lots of backup space to move into. Oh, yes. There you go, Laurent. How many shots am I missing here? This is unlike me and my level of accuracy. Look, see, this is the other thing as well. Look at the amount of shit that's on the floor. Any of that disappearing? No. And it just... I feel like I need to make like a Christmas tree pile. Can I make a snowman out of all of this? Probably. We could even make a new robot. More powerful, better, stronger, and more athletic than what's been sent against us. Although we must not power our creation, because it could be our end. See, if I wanted to take me down, this is what I'd bring along. And Jenga. Ah, damn it. So, yeah, I consider myself average. We'll play around with dead bodies another day. But... but that's because I've been playing a very long time, Weeble. But yeah, I play a lot of games, and I always found that I was alright. But yeah, a little bit of street art for you there. But yeah, I was always like average at computer games. And what I didn't realise through Like, having a decent level of, I suppose, dexterity and movement of my own body is how much having a controller holds me back. Or holds me back. I don't know, I feel I can do more in VR than I can. Can I not pick up the boss and play with it? No, it's too big. Oh, Bevan. Bevan, please let me pick up the boss. I suppose at least I can shoot it. Excellent. Yes! Vaccines and viruses for everybody! Right, are we done here? No, one more room. One more room. See, I don't know if this people populator has made the game easier. Get away from me. The one thing that I will say about this game... Yeah, well, at least you can, Weeble. I've got no excuses. But yeah. One thing... Yes, yeah. Yeah, VR, I don't know, as long as it's in... But then that's the thing, is you also notice when a game is not intuitive, and it's the intuitive ones that you'll do well at. Oh, we're in the labs now. This is where it gets... I've only been here once. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. So... I'll show rather than explain. And again, this game I don't mind not ruining, but playing through. Hello, Al. How are you finding the new IDU palette? So the latest. This is season 6. No, don't stop me. Stop you. I don't mind playing through this game because the gameplay of it is very good. Get away from me. No. I will not go quietly into the night. So yeah, don't destroy those until you're ready. Ow. Can I close that door? No. Don't destroy those vats until you're ready, otherwise zombies. Ooh, laser pistol unlocked. Lovely. Quick snack. And away. Woo! Isn't it though? Yeah, someone fucked up if this is IDU. On that note, one of the things that I do like, I know it looks janky, but because, or not janky, no, that shouldn't use that word. And I don't mean that either. I know it looks jagged, but this game has been smooth, or it feels to me like it's been smooth to perfection. And I find that a game that's like that, IDU's got very good graphics, and you can play that for hours without having too much problems. This is exactly the same, but just a different way. It's been smoothed very nicely. Hello, we got a little green man. Oh, can we chat? Ready? Yup. Ah, almost. Right, hang on. You. This will help sales, I'm sure. Ready? Ah, no, I think that one's blocked off. I do, as it happens, for certain shots when I am taking pictures in IDU, I do have a stepladder. I do have a stepladder in my VR space, or close to hand. There's lots of times where I have to take pictures of certain achievement cards in IDU to use in my videos, and I like to be looking at them straight on, so I climb a stepladder in VR. It's very dangerous, is all I'll say. So yeah. Very dangerous. Don't try climbing step ladders at home, kids. Now, these ones you can completely avoid, but I don't know what they're called, and so there is probably an achievement or something for killing so many of them. Ooh, free reload? Well, we don't need it, but... But yeah, as I say... Hello, Ray. What? What, climbing step ladders in VR was how you sprained your wrist? Now, come on. Surely I have a good reason to climb a step ladder in VR. Or are you talking about just climbing a step ladder in real life? In real life? Ow. Oh, that really hurt. Enemies will shoot through those vats and activate the zombies on you. It happens all the fucking time. Makes this level much harder than it needs to be. Another thing that's worth noting here as well, pulling this lever down means that when I go into that lift, it will save. So you do not need to do a run in one full sweep. It will, so I might demonstrate that in a second. I can't now. You have to complete a level and then we'll demonstrate. Oh, yeah, fair enough. No, that's... I'll give you that one. God, that's a lot of enemies. Need some more firepower here. Ow. I mean, it's all needed. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Really could have done with that because we're on one hit death. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Okay, so this is the boss. Really do without seeing him right now. Should have checked the map. So... hits taken, kills, blah, 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 blah. 281, so we might not be far off of the bow. Whoever said that I've already got it might not be wrong. Loop makes me think that this game has cycles, or rather makes me. I did actually check videos of the PC VR version, and it definitely does. Oh, what's this? I think that means we've done it, chat. Let's go and have a look. Huh? And not only is it, so it's not a weapon that you can find. Oh, hang on. 2 seconds. Quick shower. End the high of people. New high. Cool. Right. Now, I've spoken to Bevan a fair amount, and I would have said, as a dev, if he's done this as its own mutator mode, we should be in for a treat with the bow, I think. Oh, due to rationing, showers longer than 8 seconds will result in eviction and or communal beatings. Okay, so let's try the bow. Okay, it's small. Infinite ammunition? Yeah, looks like it. I mean, I already like that things go in and stay in, so this could be a lot of fun. See, Al, you said when you came in, I said, "Look, how are you liking the new graphics for IDU?" Oh, I'm fucking lying. All right. So it is small. If I remember rightly, I remember seeing something in the devlogs with this, in that he had to make it small to get it working right. But then I don't know. I'm not a bow guy as far as compounds are concerned, but yeah, that feels. I tell you what, feels good. Has he got adjustable power? He has unlimited ammunition. Ah, oh, Bevan, fail. No teleport arrow. ID, this game is not for you in Death Unchainers. This actually feels really good. Let's go. There I am. Sucks to be you, buddy. Oh, yes. I tell you what, this feels really good. Right, for you horizontal types. Hey, buddy, think fast. Well, I'll tell you what, ID, you can't do that. They get to 4. And then they all start disappearing. Interesting. Because if we could do that on a poster. His adventuring days are over. His adventuring days are over. Oh. I can't. I've always wanted to do this to the enemies in IDU. Always. And that would be even better. Right, let's see. Look what will happen to you. Look. Look what will happen. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. I do feel like... Let's see if there's an option for it. I don't want the targeting thing on. Where's the option for that? Oh dear. Disable needles. No, we like... Oh, I've been accommodated for. Easy difficulty. Always off. Yes. So there you go. That, like... I was expecting to go onto that and not see that option. And fuck me, yes, Bevan. There it was. It's like he knew I was fucking coming. Can we get other weapons? Can we store this? Oh, how many of those have we got? We've got cats, chat. We've got cats, and they'll be really good too. How do we get more? We're just missing. We're literally just missing shard and teleport arrow. Got everything else we need. Everything. Oh. Ooh. I feel like I can do anything with this. Oh, the memes that I can get out of this is going to be so good. Pull. Oh, can I actually do that? I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, all right? Now, okay, so we are talking from the perspective of somebody who's played a little bit of IDU, knows their way around the In Death Unchained game, likes a bit of archery. This is really good. This is really good. It's very good. Yeah, as I think I saw on the devlogs about this bow, it is small, but that's one of the ways that you got round it to make it better. But then it is a compound bow, and the whole point of them is that they can be smaller. Adventuring days are over. Adventuring days are over. Adventuring days are over. Not anything to do with the arrow in this guy's head or this one's neck. Definitely the knee. And a burger to end it. Lovely. Brilliant. The graphics are very easy on the eye. It's something that, if it would pierce and stick them to the wall. The graphics are very easy on the eye. I don't know how it looks when it's seen, but the one thing that I can tell you from VR, and it's the one thing I appreciated this morning because I've got a cold on one of those kind of stuffy heads, and the last thing I want, I'm playing another alpha/beta at the moment, and that one they are trying to do some things on the Quest that you should not be doing, and it shows in the graphics, in that it's not janky, it's just rough, and those sort of games will quite quickly give me a headache. Brilliant. Nothing's sacred anymore. But yeah, it's very easy, surprisingly easy on the eye. But then the thing is, it's horses for courses. Different people will find different things. Oh, almost 3 for 3, and that's horizontal, and I don't play horizontal. About upside down. Never thought about which recycling bin used arrows would go in. First world problems, I guess. Fuck your tree. Right. Walk-ins for chumps. I mean, to be fair, who needs teleport arrows, right? Clear an area, teleport back to where you were. Even better than a teleport arrow, no resources used. So, if I'm right, this game has got a small stealth element in it. Not a chance, Weeble, not a chance. Look at this accuracy in the mouth. Like, this is another thing that I like. The bodies stay, the arrows stay. I can see where I hit them. This guy got it straight in the eye. There you go, have another. I don't know where this guy got it. I think that was, look, there you go. This guy, it missed. Or maybe he did one of those putting his hands up and caught it. There you go, let's say that's what he did. Let's say he did a bit of one of those Mad Max things and he fucked it up massively. Right, how do we get... Oh, okay. Damn water. The slow arrow won't penetrate. So yeah, what I was saying here is pulling this down. Now that we've cleared the map, we're now able to step into here and save game. And we're back. And then we can go back into the game from here, or we can carry on practicing. Now, what else does that allow us to do mid-game quite easily? It allows us to see what we've got, what we're doing, how well we're doing, and you can even fuck about with it. Brilliant. Oh, no, this is... good. Fucking good shout, Al. That's part of the reason why I'm liking it, is because it is trigger. it is trigger to grip arrow, which it fucking should be, because that's... I always find in games, in VR games, it should be trigger for the fine movements, as if you were doing something with your finger, and grip for the big movements, as if you were doing something with your hand. And this has got it perfect. I've got it set up as grip to hold, which is what I do in all games like this. And I use grip to hold for the bow. So if I let go of the grip, I would drop the bow, but I'd never let go of the grip because I don't know, I just like the feels. And then I'm using trigger to draw the arrow. So yes, good one, Al. That's exactly what I should have been saying as to why it's so good, because there's so many games that think that you need to pull the arrow out of your quiver with grip and then load it with grip, or just load the arrow straight up with grip, and it shouldn't. It should be on trigger because it feels right on trigger. Again, it's another thing that IDU does very well. But yeah. No, I don't. I want to carry on. How do I carry on? What do I press? What do I do? I was just saying about this awesome save feature. I don't want to delete it. Continue save game. Oh, maybe we have a bug. To be fair, I'm quite happy to go through the sewers again and KO all those guys with my arrows. That was fantastic. What's it? Is there a button? This is why I like to play a game plenty before I do it, so that I don't do things like this. Where's the sound gone? Interesting. Right, that might know what that is. Right, okay, well, let's test. Let's quit that. And let's go again. So that, I don't think that would be a feature. I don't know. We'll see. Let's have a look. No, I think that's more of a bug than a feature, but maybe the game is expecting you when you do that to leave the game before you carry on. So that's, I'm not going to make excuses for it if it works. So, and you know, all games have bugs, especially when they pour. But if that is one, I've put a good few hours into this, and that's the first one I've found. I tell you what, there's something about landing these arrow hits on enemies that aren't, I don't know, old schooly, old timey. Guys, me with a bow against guys with guns. It's like, can we not have these things in Death? And why not? I want them. Now I get them. Machine gun, you say? Damn it. Damn it. I can already see myself losing my marksmanship bonus. You know what? Fuck you. Damn it. It's... Oh, I tell you what, there's something about it. So, the other little bit of feedback that I can give... Yes, I need that, I need that, I need that. Lovely. Gotta have that Coca-Cola. The other thing that I can tell you is the arrows, now that I'm adjusting for it, feel like wildfires. But obviously you've got infinite of them, so I don't think it will ruin your aim on IDU. It's just different. But I tell you what, chat, this is a lot of fucking fun. I haven't grinned for so long whilst playing a game in a very long time. So I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. What about arrows? Do you despise them? Yeah, I bet you do. Alright. Teleport arrows? For chumps! Might have to go out on a limb in a minute. I'm going to play a few more levels before I say it. few more levels, a little bit more banter, and then I might even say something about how good the bow is. The only complaint that I have about the bow at the moment is it's too small. But, I mean, I can get over that quite easily. I don't need it to be all big and ornate. I've got another game for that. It's the feel I need. And I'll tell you what, this has fucking got it. Yeah, I know, right? I did exactly the same a few cycles in, because I played I played Mortal on. What did I play? I played Mortal for the live stream, and then I did something else afterwards in my own time. I was trying to get up to a high cycle so that I could. I'm going to try and. I think I was saying in the chat last time. I'm going to have a go at using my editing skills to try and do something funny with a Black Knight in the game and the things that the Black Knight says in Monty Python when he's getting cut and hacked and losing arms and stuff. And see if I can get away with that. There you go. Same as IDU. Wander around corners like a fucking idiot. Take a hit. Fuck you. I tell you what, the conversation that I'm going to be having with Bevan tomorrow. Whew. Oh, fuck me, he's done a good job with this boat. Ow! Oh, holy armor. Lovely. Oh, yes. Oh, there goes the holy armor. The explosions. I think it's one of the first things that I said about this game is the explosions feel good. It's not like big and massive, but they feel good and they feel snappy, the explosions. They feel good and snappy. And I like a good snappy explosion. You know, I'm going to say it. If I hadn't been given this game $19.99 for the bow alone, I'd get this. I would really get this. It's a lot of fun. But hey, you guys don't need to get it. I've got it. You can just watch me have fun with the bow, right? Von, and there's an explosive arrow. Right. How do you get them? I think you get 3 explosive arrows per level. Let's test. Has anyone ever thought what it'd be like to take Boba Fett on in IDU? Can't do it there, can we? And Incubi is a paw showing. Oh, right in the ass cheek. Sorry, pal. I feel sorry for these guys. These arrows are really fast. Fuck your security systems. Impact on these and the way that the enemies go down with them stuck in them, and oh, we do need that. And like, I like the fact that we can investigate our shots and where we hit them. It's very good. Right. Pull. Oh, here I am. Right, so obviously I could be considered a little bit of a hype man when it comes to games. I don't have Cat 5, not yet, but there's time. There's time to unlock it. So I have used all my explosive arrows. I think you get them back between levels. I tell you what, I'm going to be having a word with Bev and see if I can get him to put some different arrows in for us. I could get him to bring Unholy Wind to this game, but I could make it be useful. Wouldn't that stick it to super bright, huh? Let's just make sure there's no other hidden features on this, because it is completely by accident that I managed to change to explosive arrows. Yeah, he's done a very good job. He's done a very good job with this bow, I'm telling you now. So you get I know, right? Hey, I think it's going. Hey, to be honest with you, I think it's going in the right direction, don't you? Vibrational feedback. You get a tiny bit as you are drawing, and then you get a tiny bit strong but not long, if that makes sense. When you get to full draw, and then obviously how far you draw does affect. Oh, sorry, Von. Yeah. You don't need melee weapons. We've got a bow. Got a bow. Yes, I am a qualified archery range instructor, or rather, I'm a rifle range instructor, which also makes me a or was rather. This is a while ago. Von, hey, don't fuck the bow until you've tried it, mate. This is really good. I used to be doing a lot with scouts, and I was a range officer, or a qualified range officer for shooting, which then allowed me to do archery. And I've done a fair amount of archery. I wouldn't say any of it makes me better at games, but then obviously if you have a level, again, it goes back to the martial arts side of things. I was able to pick up the bow and use it quite well just because of martial arts and just having that core dexterity, I guess. She's so, yeah, I know, right, chat? She's so not subtle. There I am, right at the Canugan. Did that go? Did that go? Ah. At least I can. It looked like a nut shot, but no, it was not what we were after. That, on the other hand. Ah, no, still not. Pull. So no, you cannot climb to different levels. You are stuck to the floor. But it's like, it's weird. You don't expect, like in other games, I would be like doing this and trying to climb. And I don't expect to in this game because these graphics do not gel. Woo! These getting a feel, get my eye in now. It's like that fucking scene from Blade. She's got a compound bow as well, or Blade 3, is it? Yeah. You don't expect to be able to climb things just because of the fact that it makes shelving bad guys so much easier. Why didn't anybody tell me about this before? You're getting packed, mate. We're going top shelf with you. You don't expect to climb these things because it doesn't look like you should. There are plenty of games out there that I've come across in VR where it looks like you should be able to climb things, but you fucking can't, can you? No, you can't. Need to be a bit higher. Oh, fail. Oh, you... Right. Ah, don't know my own strength. I mean, that's good enough, right? I mean, yeah, there you go. Right, let's crack on. I want to see if I can complete it with the bow first time. I'll be so happy. So happy if I can. Because I haven't completed this game yet. Although, I do know Thank you. No worries, Sog. You won't be. Keep watching my videos, Sog. And also, I'm not going to be playing for ages, so I expect you to be like top 10 before I start my march to defeat. Right, have a quick smoke. No, I am from Cornwall, sir. Can you not tell by my outrageous Cornish accent? I am from Cornwall. I was born in Cornwall. But I am not considered Cornish by Cornish people. And the reason being is because basically to be considered Cornish, you have to have... one of your ancestors has to have sprung out of the fucking ground at some point in your family tree to be considered from the land that is Cornwall. So, although I consider myself Cornish when it suits my interests, when it does not, I do not consider myself Cornish. Simple as that. Are we done? We're done. Oh, I didn't even have... walking is so for chumps. Yes! Look at this, he can't miss! Look at what is this? Accuracy. This isn't me. This isn't how I play the bow. Yeah, I've been accused of being posh. Yeah. I've been accused of being posh. Ah, fail. Yeah, come on then. Ha! Get back in the smoke, you prick. It's funny because I understand this now. You can't do this. Fuck you, fax machine. Get your computer out here. Bush, no chance. Paper, Pictures, no way. Number one priority? Eat that, number one priority. Oh, I've got so many good lines. Even the chair doesn't stand a chance. Can I pick the chair up? Quiet. Yes, the beach at Crantock is very good. Crantock, you want to go to Fistral, mate. Fistral's the one. Oh, I bet I couldn't do that again. But yes, Cornwall is a lovely place. Crantock is very close to where I live, which is Newquay. Very inventive name, Newquay. Its history is they built a quay and it was considered brand new. Newquay. I mean, it was a long time ago. You know, when inventiveness wasn't a thing, I guess. You guys are wrecking the place. I mean, so am I, but still. I don't... Honestly, I don't know how much I can rave about this. It's so good. Yes, all walls are made of corn in Cornwall. Oh, we didn't check out... How many did we get? 3. Look at this. Look. You can tell I've been here and had a great time. There's arrows and fucking everything. Can you imagine what I'd be like in a real office environment? What a prick. Yeah, Fistral is... yeah, Fistral's the one... See, the thing is, like, Fistral's the one that the tourists go to, I think. I mean, I don't mind Fistral. That's where all the big events are as well. But, you know, one of the sad truths is I live here. I've got, like, 7 beaches within... 6 beaches within about 5-10 minutes walk of me. I never go to them. Why would I? I live here, for fuck's sake. I will get that shot off and it will be glorious. Kill me, kill you. It's like, if this is what they'd have done with Mortal. This, honestly, this is the first time. This is the first time. Yeah, it's all charity shops. Charity shops and empty shops. If you've been going there a long time, Weeble, I was only up for a little while. Yeah, it does look like my room after in the radius, you're not wrong. Before I've sorted itself out. No, Nuki's well, not a dive, but it's full of charity shops and empty shops. But yeah, you might. I used to have a shop down here called Edge, and it was like a full-on. Believe it or not, fuck, it was a full-on geek shop with like comics and video games. When you used to have to buy them at shops, and DVDs and Blu-rays. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, and comic books and board games and retro toys. But the shop was only up for about 2 years, so you might not have seen it. But yeah, that was me. That was my shop. Fuck you, time. Got nothing on me. Oh, so good. Come on then, accountant, let's see what you got. Nothing! That's what you got? Bouncer shotgun. Tell you what, as well, this is a great way. We're unlocking things as we're playing in this mode. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's starting to revert back to the family friendly. Next to Burger King, or on the same little track as Burger King, couple of doors up from Burger King. Like, it really is. It's a while since I've been. I mean, blown away is a strong term, but because we've seen a lot through playing VR. But for standalone, what's happening here? I'm going through these rooms and I'm clearing them, and I can see my arrows. I can see the damage that I've done. This guy gets it. Oh, do they? Oh, you can pick them up. Yes, we have Burger King. Like, this guy gets it. He can come along. I don't know. I don't know how major a thing this is, but I can see the damage that I'm doing. And it's all me. Look at that accuracy. Bow, bow, bow. And it feels very good. I can't destroy the lights, but why would you need to do that? Fuck you, Windows. I wonder if there's any passers-by. I wouldn't be able to get passers-by even if there were. But Al. But Al, we've got the bow now. Do you? What more do we need? Yeah, Harbour End, it was the other end. It was one of the problems that I had with the shop is positioning wasn't great, but it was what I could afford to make the business run at the time. And I said, we kept open for a couple of years, but I found something better to do with my time. But yeah, it would have been the other side. Ooh, laser rifle. Yeah, we have that. And fish and chip shops. I don't know if melee would suit this, because the enemies are getting particularly hard and fast firing, and they can end you very quickly. But then maybe it would work. I don't think we have Taco Bell, or at least I don't have Taco Bell here. Yes, Weeble. I will take that pint gladly. That can be payment for the years of videos. Just 1 pint. But yeah, I don't think we might have Taco Bell in this country. I don't know, but again, Cornwall is like the fucking arse end of this country for tech. You know, horse and cart has only recently been celebrated down here, or so it feels sometimes. It's so good. What's all right? I can drink. Oh right, limiting cash or limiting standing power? Because you know I can drink for a pair of us. That's not a problem. Nuki born and bred. If I can't drink, there's something wrong with me. I was clubbing from 16 and bored of it by about 18, which, as those of you who may not know, ow, is the legal age to drink in this country. Okay. Oh, there you go then. Spider-Bot! Get the fuck out of here. So we wanted to see this bouncer shotgun, right? So let's play a little bit more loose. I mean, for those of you who need a crossbow, I was doing this, and then I pulled back and pressed A to try and get the teleport arrow. Brilliant. It's almost like I was there. Almost like I was there. That's effective. That works. You get a little less power out of it, but everything's single hit kills anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, was that a shout on? Alright, doing my arm in here with all this. I mean, I've got Sariento, but nice. Sariento for me is one of those ones where I do find the graphics are janky enough to destroy my eyes a lot of the time. Yeah, I'd be done with Taco Bell after something as traumatic as that. But yeah, I do like. I think Sariento is not so much the graphics; it's the hey, look, Abomination, but green. Fuck you, guy. I think it's the fact that I insist on doing all the flipping around and cartwheeling in Sariento that completely fucks my mind. So, but it's very fun. Kind of sounds like one too. Dies just as easily. Yeah, it's not the definitely not the greatest on the old if you haven't got the VR legs for it. But again, it's another one of these ones like Sariento, Arizona Sunshine. I'm trying to think of some others. Some of these older games, I don't know why they really do my eyes over. Arizona Sunshine. Arizona Sunshine is like, I think it's the color palette, that oppressive yellow. I used to play that a lot on PSVR, so I haven't, yeah, PSVR. I haven't played it on Quest. But, I mean, I'd like to think that I could give a good accounting on Sariento. I'd need to go back and practice it. I was pretty good with the whip and the bow. That was a fun combination. And it's and that game is cooperative as well. Again, though, I picked up Sariento on the PSVR, and it was good. Oh, look at these headshots! I picked up Sariento on PSVR, and it was good, but not great. I picked it up on the Quest, and I thought it was a lot better. And I think it was about that sort of time once I was looking around for games, and I found IDU, and it just, as most things do, it just pales in comparison. Oh yeah, we were trying to die, weren't we? No. As healthy a snack as that looks, we're not taking it anymore. There's a lot of weapons to unlock on it, as I understand it. There's a lot of modes of difficulty. Until You Fall would be a great co-op. Right, what were we doing? Oh, we wanted to see the shotgun, didn't we? So we got some new weapons. We can have a little look at them now. We would have to find them in the game. So what we got here? So that's new. Oh. I like it when you can do that with guns to get them to reload. So this is a sticky grenade launcher. I mean, do we really need to be talking about these things though when there's a bow in the game? That's genuinely how I feel. What else we got? Okay. So this will be the bouncer. Oh, right. No worries, dude. I am glad you enjoyed it. Cheers, Weeb. Oh, look, see? I dropped the bow and Weeb's gone. Ah, chat, what have we done? Yeah, the bouncer looks good, as in... How much bounce can you get out of it? So, that's your trick shotgun right there. That adds an element to shotguns, because your normal shotgun doesn't do that. Yeah, normal shotgun's just standard. Don't know if you saw this, Fawn. I know you like a good shotgun. So, and it is, you are capable of dual wielding because you can do that, keep hold of one, reload one, reload the other, and so on. So, no, you can carry 3 total in normal mode. I think I know what this does. Oh, I do not know what this does. Yes! Oh, me liking the laser gun. That's cool as fuck. I mean, but the bow's right there. This is pretty good. Oh, it's awesome. All these guns, this is one of the first things you notice about this, is all of these guns they just feel cool to use. It just needs a little bit more ammunition capacity or a way to upgrade it, maybe. Can you? No, you can't. You have to press A. But then that's what having 2 of them would be for, right? Yes. Yeah, it's as I said, every sound that I've heard in this, it sounds like purposeful and crafted and made for the thing. It's really good. It's so good. What else did we have? So I didn't really use this one, but that's just quite a heavy end grenade launcher. That one's quite powerful, but it's only single shot. Again, those explosions, they're really snappy. There's a little bit of a flame. There isn't that much actual explosion. There's enough, but it doesn't go overboard. You know, because when you go overboard with explosions, you end up putting the game into slow time, am I right? Fuck's sake. But I want to play the bow. Fine, I'll go and do something else. What time are we on? How much battery have we got left? Oh, interesting. I did wonder if this would be a thing. So, obviously, as we know, IDU is quite an intensive game on the Quest 2. Intensive as in on the processing power. I've always wondered if that does affect battery life and performance, and I would have thought it would. Now, normally with the stream, I would get to now, or these days with how my battery seems to be going, I would get to about 2.5 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes. You guys are probably a better fucking barometer for that sort of shit than I am, because my memory's shocking. Oh, new emergency firearm gunnage. Lovely. Doesn't go back in though. We'll test that out in a minute. So yeah, you guys are probably a better barometer. We better get rid of that. Quick shower. Get rid of the drugs. Conserve water. I have put the yeah, I think 2.5, and we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes. And Fee, right, chat. Sorry, I've got to show Fee this. I know we were going to go and do something else. So this is the new emergency gun that we've got, and it's a charge one, and that's actually, there you go. There's another laser gun for you, Yvonne. Right, so compound. It's just your standard kind of running around, shooty, roguelite with a bit of humour, but we got a bow. And it works so good. It's got explosive arrows with it. The arrows stick in to the enemies. The arrows stay in the enemies. You can pick the enemies up, throw them in the air and shoot them with an arrow, which we've had a lot of fun doing in the stream. It's been a lot of fun. You guys will have to let me know about any problems that you're having with the stream, because I have upped the quality, because I've changed my setup a little bit and a few bits and pieces that I've done. It might be as much to do with, I don't think it would affect the game, would affect it, but there you go. I mean, a television picture is, the way that I've done it, I think, is always going to be better than a PC picture, but then the replay will be as good on a PC, I think. So, yeah, these are quite good as basic shot weapons. Yeah, Fee, you need to go back and have a look, like later, obviously, because, you know, you need to be here chatting with us right now, but you need to go back and have a look at how good the bow is. I haven't played a game with a bow. And Al pointed out a very, very key thing is you hold the bow with grip, you pull the arrow back with trigger. So many games that have bows in them get that so wrong. It is unreal. Right. So this will be I already missed the bow. I mean, laser guns are nice and everything, but when you can end every enemy in one hit. But yeah, it's a, I think you'll love it. So this game has actually been around for a good couple of years. Oh, okay. Cool, I'm glad you... okay, these might not be quite as much as I liked them. No, it's not out yet. This is a bit of a world's first, hence why I've interrupted having IDU on today, which we did have scheduled so that I can be the first person to stream this game natively on the Quest. But it's been out on Steam for a year and a half, 2 years, possibly even longer than that. And is very much heralded as a very good game over there. It's very clean. And I would imagine I'll have to... I figured what I'd done enough with the stream to make the stream look good, but this looks better in the headset, as all games do. I like these, but they're not quite... I mean, it might be a good secondary till we get something better. I think the problem is having two. Yeah, they're not independent. Firing. So if these worked independently of each other, they would be very good. But because they don't, it kind of forces you to use one. Because you get 3 shots, and it... I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but yeah, you'd normally expect to get 6 shots out of these, and that would make these well overpowered. But when you have 2, you only get 3 shots out of the pair of them, so you might as well only carry 1. Which means that we mix it up a little bit, which we like. But yeah, the game's been out for a while, and the one-man band dev, Bevan, has just brought this game across to the Quest, and I've been following his progress a lot because I liked what I saw about this game. There was 2 things that got me into this game, and it wasn't the bow. Well, one of them was the bow. The first thing that got me into this game is the fact that there's a minigun. I like this game, I like the graphics, but there's a minigun, that's enough. And now obviously I've got the bow, and the bow is fucking amazing. Cornering works. So here's another thing for you, because obviously Fee's just joining. I can have a lot of fun with that. Now I know that that's just basically the child in me, and that Bone Labs should work, but the thing is, this has a level of precision that I want, whereas Bone Labs does not. Bone Labs just feels janky. It's your fault. You. But yeah, you're just gonna have to get it. Just gonna have to get it to see the bow play. Take my word for it. This isn't a great combo of weapons, but it's not bad. That's what we want. Till we get something better. So yeah, for those of you just joining this, because Fee obviously is as well, this is a roguelite. It has permadeath. It has a sense of progression, but I get the impression that even at 0% you would be able to complete this game, or at least get through a cycle, because it also has cycle play to it as well. You get 2 levels per map look. It's not that Bone Labs is that bad, it's just, I don't know, I'm struggling with it because it's supposed to be amazing and the best thing ever, and I just find it a bit meh. I mean, if there's a bow, when the bow mods start coming and some of the mods get done for it to just bring something more to the game, you know, there's plenty of games where I can dick around in sandbox, and I like that if the gameplay's there. Yeah, I mean, it's worth having a look at just so that you've got an opinion. It'd be like commenting on a film. Again though, I know I haven't played it enough, but for me the problem with it is it just feels janky. Like this, I grab the thing, I've got the thing, I'm holding the thing. If I want to reload the thing, I know how to do that, and it all works, and I can be very quick and slick with it. But Bone Labs, give me a bow and arrow in that game and I would probably be very happy, as long as it was tight and worked well. Yeah, sport mode. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there is a level of fun to be had on those things, but I think we're all a little bit long in the tooth for those sort of games. It does, for me, Bone Lab feels like the quintessential game for somebody, like, I hear the word content creator battered around a lot, and I know I have to start embracing it for where things are going, but I still don't have to like it. But the whole Bone Labs thing does very much seem like, oh, we'll make a game for creators. so that they can have an easy time, and by doing that, it just shows off their game, and that was silly. It's free content. So maybe it's that. But again, I like to give games a fair shake of the stick before I say that they're not so great, but I will. Look, I've had Bone Labs for a while, and I haven't done a stream for it. I got the key for this today, and whether this was an exclusive world first stream on Quest 2 or not, I probably would have done exactly the same. Now that I know that there's a bow in it, I fucking definitely would have done the same. Tell you what, that's actually really good. Good offhand weapon. Might go that way around, because that I can be a little bit less accurate with. So, what I'm doing, part of the progression thing. Oh, Vaughn. Lucky. Yeah, but look, Vaughn. Yeah? You know what that is, didn't you? We need to save up some ammunition. We'll use that soon, promise. Laser for the win. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that games get hype, but it's not nice when they don't live up to it. Having said that, mods exist within that environment, and they are catered for. That enhances. They look at what's happening with contractors right now, and that is part and parcel of quite a big part and parcel, I do believe, even though I don't have contractors. I am sorely tempted though. No, you don't eat that. That's a round for my laser gun. Even though Contractors is a good game, it is getting like a revival, and in a big way, because of everything that's being flooded onto it because of the modding scene. Hopefully. I know a lot of people are doing a lot of modding work on things like Bone Labs and Bone Works and various bits and bobs, and hopefully they've got the freedom to do that to make Bone Labs fucking amazing. So I heard that somebody is making the entire playthrough of the story of Bone Works into Bone Labs. Possibly. Oh yeah, like all the regulars would have played this on PC VR, but it hasn't been. This is like I'm the first person. I'm the first person to live stream this on native Quest. No, it will be this. I guarantee it'll be this fee. Oh, these things are going to kick my ass. I haven't got the weaponry for this, although we have got laser guns. Fuck them. Damn it. That's very precise. Fuck you, pal. Ooh, yes, please. Yeah, the Phantom Ops one, it's one of the things that I was actually planning on doing. I was thinking about the other day. Thinking all of these games that I've bought and haven't played. Yeah, no, definitely. It definitely, like, Beardo Banjo's done this. Soul Fox. Oh, that shreds. Mateo 311 will have done this. Who else? Any of your big names, basically. Anybody that you watch that you can think of, other than me, because obviously I don't do PC VR, really. Oh, does this work a little bit different? No. Oh, I was kind of hoping that if you didn't fully deplete the battery, you could game the battery. But yeah, anybody who's big will have covered this on PC VR. It's been out on PC VR for fucking ages. It's really good. Yeah, it'll have been GT's definitely done it. Yeah, it'll have been Beardo or GT. Like the sights are. Ah, you cunt. I tell you what, that's hard to use, but I like it. It's not helping my health situation, though. That was the setup. This, I think that's a better laser gun than that one, but that one's pretty good. It's, yeah. Maybe I'm just not using it right. I don't feel like it's got enough ammunition in the clip. But if I spray it a little bit more... If you had 2 of them... Ooh, I think so. Hola, Indy. Hey, check it out. Quest 2 native, this is. I'm sure you'll have played this on PC VR. So... Yeah, this is it's something that I was starting to get into before I got into VR, and yeah, and then obviously In Death Unchained was the biggie. But yeah, I don't think I can overemphasize how good the bow play is in this fucking game. It's so good. Like, I'm quite happy to die at this point to go and get the bow again. Because, like, we've covered the laser now, haven't we? Do you mind if I go and have some fun, chat? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Not that this isn't fun. Don't get me wrong. But I can tell you now. Yes, he did. Thank you. I will make him a mod. Because he mods every fucking where else. Yeah, he did. And there you go, he comes in to watch me play an IDU and I switch this on instead. Oh, cheers, Al. I'll just be a bit more reckless. I mean, don't get me wrong. The gunplay in this is fucking solid. I mean, that's what you've been watching me do. He is. The boss, the gunplay in this, as you have seen me doing, is solid. Absolutely solid. It's really good. But that bow in this environment, and it works well, it's just something else. Like, you know, I think anybody could pick this up and do what I'm doing, but then I've got a certain set of skills. Although this laser gun is growing on me, definitely. Let's use this a little bit. Yeah, I've got a certain set of skills, and they are very much bow-orientated. So, and I do know, it's the one thing that I haven't been able to avoid, is I do know what the end boss of this game is, and I really, really like the idea of taking that on with a bow and arrow. However, I don't think I'm going to have enough, I don't think I'm going to have enough battery to go through. It's a good question, Ray. It depends on how you play it. If you burn through it, I'd imagine you can get a cycle, which is made up of, I think, 6 levels plus the big boss at the end. And 6 zones, each level has 6 zones, each zone has 2 levels plus the end boss level at the end. Yeah, I know, right? No! That's not what we do around here, Indy. Yes, it is fully procedurally generated levels. It's literally, you know, same assets, same bits and pieces used, and then bolted together. So you would never come across the same. And I don't think this is a short game. I really don't. It's yeah, it's a lot of levels and a lot of bits and pieces. Again, as I say, it depends on how you take it. If you play the long range slow game, you could spend probably hours doing a cycle. But then with this little teleporty system and being able to clear the level and teleport back to the exit regardless of where you are and just leave. I believe so, yeah. Oh, bomb fat! Get out! I feel like if you give this time to recharge, you don't have to reload it. Don't know. Fuck you, pal. Yes, yeah, same. I've already changed that. I had it on hand and I changed it to head. Because, yeah, hand direction with me doesn't work. Has to be head, just like IDU. I am liking this laser gun now. Don't know if I want to play the bow. Excuses, excuses. Have you played this one, Indy? It seems like the sort of thing I think you would like. Fuck. At least they work like Asimo's skulls. I keep forgetting that. Oh. Laser fun times are over. Down to pistol then. Hey, laser times are back. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this. As I was saying to my lot, I contacted the dev this morning because he's got this coming out on the 8th from PCVR, and this is as I say native quest. And fuck you. And I was like, give me a copy, give me a copy, give me a copy, so I can get good at it before it comes out. And he's like, yeah, no worries. And then he made the mistake of saying, oh yeah, do what you like with it. If you want to, you know, make videos, start making videos of it, do it now. And I was like for real, like I can play it. Would you mind if I streamed it? He's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Fuck. I was like, do you mind if I stream it tonight? So yeah, go ahead. So. I thought so. But yeah, very solid. Right, should we just go and get ourselves killed now and bow it? I think we should. Yeah, fuck it. I want to get that bow out. Because we haven't got long left now, so... Having said that, we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah. So the way you select the bow, you have to unlock it. You unlock it by getting 300 kills. It then becomes a mutator. We haven't got a mutator on at the moment. If we did, we would get rid of the drugs. We'd get rid of the high by taking a shower. So if we had it on, that's how it would work. The bow isn't its own weapon. It is, as I said, it's drugs. So we must inject the bow to become one with the bow. There you go. Always remember to bend the needle and place it in a safe bag and dispose of it correctly. So now we are in compound bow mutation mode, which then means that no other guns spawn other than the bow. We have unlimited ammunition. It is a little on the small side, but remember it's a compound bow, so I think you can get away with it. And then I can do shit like this. It works horizontally and vertically. But this is the big thing for me. Look, I can see that I fucking bullseyed that guy as I came in. And I can do little things, like throwing them. Yes, it would have been, and that was when my elite battery was working proper. No worries, Norb. Thanks for joining in. Can't do that to monks, can you? Don't think he's got quite enough in him. Hang on. There we go. So good. So good. Now, I know... See, now... Oh, it's got to happen, hasn't it? It's got to happen. What happens when one guard loves another guard very much and there's an explosive barrel involved? There we go. Let's find out. Excellent. Maybe I do need some therapy, but the thing is, Indy, this is from years of pent-up aggression, of not being able to do this in the game that I love. The bodies of enemies do not stay in Death Unchained. The arrows do not stay. So you can't get a feel, or that, like, for instance, those 4 arrows would have disappeared now. These arrows, I think, stay in the game for the entirety of it. It's a ridiculous... Yes, I'm a massive 80s kid. I know, right, Al? I mean, like... I might have to have a word with Bevan and see if I can make him recreate IDU, but in this graphical palette. That would be so good. Alright, where are we going? Venturing days are over. Venturing days are over. Nothing to do with the arrow in his head. Fuck you, water pipe! I'm out! So good. So, as I've been saying to the rest of the chat, Fee, and I know you didn't get to see any of this, I don't know if I can explain, put it down quite so well, how good this shit feels. I really don't. It's like, I suppose another way, because I explained it earlier, another way to explain it is all of those skills with the bow that I've been building up in IDU. Ow. No, of course. Of course. That's the reason why. But, and of course, this palette and this style and graphic assets or whatnot obviously allows a lot more assets to stay within levels and whatnot, but it's just so good. And oh, I'll also, for those of you just joining us with the bow as well, if you are not quite as accomplished on the bow as you would like to be, there's a specific option for you. Compound bow arrow guide. Always off, always on, so you can actually see where your shot is going, and it's accurate, and power is a factor, or draw is a factor. What's the other men? Yeah, that's true. PC should be able to handle it, and it doesn't. What was the other one we were doing? Always on. Easy difficulties only, so you can have it so that it turns itself off as you are playing. But I want it always off. I don't want that shit in my way. No chance. Oh, get out! Get out of my game! It's just, oh. It's like all my ID, like, I know I can be a bit of a hype man when it comes to games, alright? I know these things, but I don't know, I'm getting to use the bow in a completely fresh setting, and it feels really good. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that in IDU. I want to do that to skeleton archers, but I'm not allowed, because the computer says no. It's so good. Picking up the bodies is practical as well. This is mainly for Fee, because I've explained it multiple times to everyone else. You not only can you use the guard as some kind of like amateur puppet show, but he will take one hit before you drop him. Food and drink is blood of the lamb. I've got 4 HP, and food and drink is blood of the lamb. Don't know if it comes across as me enjoying the bow at all. I don't know. Don't know. And it works very well horizontally as well. And using it in the gunslinger style is actually quite effective for a bow, at the very least. So, yeah. And we get explosive arrows, but you get 3 per level, which is a bit... Well, can't have everything, can you? But yeah, the game's difficult. No, I didn't think so. Probably hasn't come across. Yep, friendly fire is a thing. Hello, Doge. Oh, Doge, have you not seen this? Oh, you're in for a treat, mate. This is fucking amazing. I've already done almost a whole run through, and then everyone wanted to see something else. And now chat have let me do what I want to do. Hey, look, Doge. Oh, I missed them all that time. I've been hitting them like a champ. I mean, I don't think I can ask for more. I really don't. Oh, I'm missing them now. It's because I'm walking whilst I'm doing it. It's like the amount of videos I can get out of this. Oh dear. Fuck your magazines. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. Now that's the shot. That's the hard shot right there. Pull! Ah. On live stream fail. Gotta get it. Gotta get it now. Okay. You haven't got as big a hitbox as I'm giving you credit for. Yes. Just the one kind, and then we also have explosive arrows as well. But you only get 3 of those. They're pretty effective. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, the trajectory of these arrows from full draw. Fuck you, pal. The trajectory feels like wildfire, which is why I'm going over heads. Ah, that was in, surely. No. I'm trying to go for the headshots and like almost... I don't know, I don't think this will ruin my IDU game, but it feels like I'm firing wildfires in that the arc goes on for fucking ever. Look at that grouping. So good. Does it actually affect the lighting? Not really. Oh! Oh, that's a new game right there. If I can hit him. Right, on. So yes, if it's not abundantly clear to everybody by now, I am very impressed with the arrow mechanics and the bow mechanics of this game. They feel so good when you're getting those hits in. I haven't even looked yet, Al. It's a great question, but I'll be honest, I haven't even looked yet. I would imagine it'll be based on distance. Bang. Ow. It'll probably be distance, time, not distance of shot. I would imagine it'll be headshots and time. But again, these are the things that, do you know what will happen? If people are interested in scoring, all right, get this. Check this out for a revelation. What I'll be able to do, right, is instead of pouring hours into working out how the systems in a game works, I could just ask the dev and he'll tell me. What a crazy world that would be, right? Crazy, crazy world. Never knew what coloured bin it was for bodies. I'm sure someone will figure it out later. What else have we got? Yeah, it's funny because it's so simple a thing. It really is. Is it red? Thanks, Fee. It's so simple a thing. And yeah, it's funny how tiny things can blow you away. Gonna need that. If I've got time, but if I play this properly with the bow, like, this game is hard. And I genuinely feel like with this, I cannot be stopped. It's not going to happen. If I play properly, which I'm very inclined to do now that I have it again. Maybe stop dicking about. Because it's all, the other thing as well is it's all one-hit kills on a lot of the enemies. There's some enemies where it's a few more. So we've almost got, like, modern-day Mortal. And there's something about being under fire and then stepping out and knocking the guy down with an arrow, which you don't get that in IDU. You don't get suppressed in IDU. They'll fire a few arrows at you and then they're done. It just... just not very. So the way the bow works to get it is I don't actually know if I'll be able to show you. Hopefully I can. There are emergency. See, it's also stealth as well, so you could if you were clever. Do they? I don't know. I hope not. I kind of like them going down in one, but then I'd do it. I'd be happy turning them into pincushions. I already am. Who did you? When did you ask? I can probably. Oh, I mean, I'll happily ask. I'll happily ask Bevan for you if he doesn't get back to you, or if you don't have a dialogue or rapport with him. Did you ask on the 2 seconds, Al? Did you ask on the boards, or like just on the Discord boards, or fuck you, Indy. Right, sorry, 2 seconds, because I had Al asking me. Hi. Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't realise that was a question, Al. I don't know. I haven't got through a single cycle yet because I didn't know about this. And as for Doges, as you are going through the game, there are emergency weapons that you can smash the glass of to pick up. You need to get 300 kills with emergency weapons. The thing is, all of the emergency weapons are infinite ammunition. They're your backup weapon, and they're scattered throughout the levels, and you can obviously carry them as well. Fucking love the devastation that I'm causing. So good. So good. And that I can see it. is the best part. Oh, look, Boba Fett. Well, Boba Fett versus standard arrows didn't go down so well, did it? Ow. Neither did me versus shotgun. Oh, burger time. So you can get these basic guns, and you smash the glass to get them, and it is 300 kills with those basic guns, and it didn't take very long at all. I probably had maybe about 50, and we done the rest during a stream, and you could, there's a specific mode. Brilliant. Brilliant. Adventuring days are over. I gotta stop saying that. It's because they stick in though. Didn't take me long at all, to be honest with you. I can't remember who it was you said, but someone thought I'd already had triggered it, already unlocked it, and they must have been right, because I carried on then some. But yeah, 300 enemies in this. You're killing... There's a specific mutator that you can do that ups the amount of enemies, but lowers their health. If you put that one on, you're killing about 10 to 15 enemies per floor, and it increases as you go through the floors. So I would say 1 or 2 runs, and you'll have the bow. But, as I said, you have to use weapons that are not the greatest. They're not the powered weapons, but they're weapons that you should be good with because they're infinite ammunition. And they can really help you. What, on a desert island? How much ammunition do I get? Because the problem is, that question is so deep. It's very deep for a number of reasons. Although the thing is, I can create fires without that from my scouting days, so it's probably going to be the bow. As much, okay, yeah, I'd still say the compound bow then, actually, because I've thought about having gunpowder on hand for various tasks would be nice, but I don't need it. So I'd rather have replenishable ammunition. Now, for those of you who have been in the streams before, you will know that I now know that that is the 3-hour mark, and I do that to remind myself to do something, turn the screen thing off. So another benefit of this game, because I think I would have had to end this stream by now. Another benefit of this game is whatever the fuck Bevan has done here doesn't chew the quest's battery life quite as horribly as the likes. Oh, not horribly. It doesn't chew it quite as much as I do, by the looks of things. Or I don't think it does anyway. I haven't done anything different with my charging habits. Yeah. You fucking know it. As for what other games I play, Indy, sorry, I'm trying to go through the questions that I remember. Mate, I'll give anything a go, if I'm honest. So I've still got Among Us to play, which I've been told I will most likely be coming in and playing with you guys. You and Mac and Shuey. Yeah, I know, right? Not a long after party. What are you on? Are you on Among Us? I haven't even played Among Us yet. Contractors I'm interested in getting. I know you guys play that quite a lot. The one that I'm making an attempt to get good at the moment is Broken Edge. And yeah, that's going all right. That could be a very frustrating game, but I believe I've got it dialed in now for the most part. No, that's fine. I'll come and play Among Us. No, I'm working tomorrow from 7. I'm working 6 till 10 tomorrow evening. No, I know. It won't take me long to get up to speed. Yeah, I saw you say that in the IDU group. I'll play with you, Fee. I'll get some games and play with you. That's not a problem. You'll have to come play Among Us with us. I know my work is very computer orientated, and I'm sat down in front of the computer and doing a lot of stuff on the computer during my work hours. Yeah, I seen that. Oh yeah, onward I have. I hope they didn't. I did see that mode. Yeah, but the pasti's black and white and it's really hard. It doesn't actually get into your view as much as you would think. No, the problem is, Indy, is for those 4 hours, it's one of the few opportunities in a week that I can actually earn money. I will, when we're in Among Us, because I don't really want to discuss it on stream, but when we're in Among Us, I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, I know, right? Might just be doing that. Oh, it's a fucking game! Yes! Yeah, I won't be getting a Pico in 20 hours, I can tell you that. Now, I'm not going to be able to do Thursday, but this is part of the reason why I don't stream. I don't stream on a Monday, and I don't stream on a Thursday, or usually a Friday, because those are the only hours that, the evenings that I've got some sort of work. So, and I know it's all very cryptic, and I'm sure I'll tell you all about it, at some point. But yeah, I will definitely get on Among Us with you guys, because, as I said, I haven't even played it yet. And Fee, if you've got it, you're coming with me. Although, no telling people how much of a rotter I am on those sort of hidden identity, betrayal, stabby games. That's fantastic. The window didn't break because I hit it with something. The window broke because the body hit that. Oh, cool. No, that's cool. It's nothing to do with that, though. No, that's cool. It's nothing to do... What I do already is nothing to do with that, but cool, dude. Let's, yeah, let's see if we can get you on board then, in that case. But yeah, my work is nothing to do with that. Vaccine and virus for all. Oh, I love that you can hit the bits. Oh shit, what the fuck's that? Got something's attention. So good. So good. Did they not? That can't be the same thing as what I'm thinking of then. But yeah, I haven't been, I suppose I'm technically still under NDA for what we went up for. But then the thing is, there's not a lot to talk about. It's just all hush-hush, secrety. So, at the moment, and hopefully it'll become something, we shall see. We done? Maybe? Yeah. Oh dear. I wish the secrets were that awesome that it would be worth torturing somebody for it. Unfortunately, they are not. Yeah, nice one, Vaughn. Cheers, Vaughn. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there. Theft of vaccine is punishable by torture and death. Hey, look, there we go. These guys are in line with us, Indy. Followed by even more torture. I haven't been reading enough of the little bits of humour. Oh, no, not the spider tank. No, thank you. I mean, at a distance, definitely. Yeah, that's one of the problems that I have with the Picos. I've got too much of a library now. But then I know, right? Yeah, he is very. I also think of it along the lines of how many of those games do I actually fucking play? It's nice having the library, but there you go. God, even these sound satisfying to shoot. I have no reason to shoot at them. Hell, technically the blue ones should be damaging me. Oh no, the yellow ones. Do they damage me? Oh, fuck, yeah, they do. But the blue ones do not heal. That's cool. I like that. So you get damaged by the virus. I haven't been close enough to actually experience that yet. Excellent. Well, I think we'll end it there. So, again, bring the handle down. Now when you jump into the elevator, we are now safe. This... She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. And that's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot to do in this game. Yeah, I know, right? Not far off. I've been playing for probably a grand total of 5 hours, I reckon, give or take. And some of that has been obviously streaming. So, you know, as I'm chatting, I'm not being as efficient and I'm not checking the things and I'm not unlocking the things. But this game has got more content than I thought it had to begin with. Fuck, I'm biased. I am completely biased now. Don't buy this game or look at this game based on my thing. It's got a bow. Yeah. So that's me. That is me done and invested in this game if I wasn't already. And on that bombshell, thank you all very much for watching me. This has been a fantastic compound bow experience for me, especially. I've been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.